here at the Smithbrook Trailhead. It is a cold mid-October morning and it is roughly 27 degrees and I have a very special adventure planned for today. I have not one but two mountains I am going to be climbing today. The first of which is at this trailhead, Mount McCausland, and that's going to be the warm-up today. And then after that, I'm going to continue on down this road to the Minotaur Lake trailhead and climb Labyrinth Mountain. Now, I am going to be having to trail run some of this to make it in time. I'm looking at 11 miles total for both trails and about 4,200 feet of elevation gain. So there is no one else here. I am here at dawn and there's still some beautiful fall colors in the mountains. So I gotta start getting up this trail. I've just been working on climbing up the switchbacks. First part of this trail is switchbacks to get onto the ridge where it actually merges with the PCT. And the route to Mount McCausland is the same route for Lake Valhalla, which I've been to twice. And that's southbound on the PCT. These are really good switchbacks. As I've been doing more trail running, I've been able to run uphill more and more, and these are really good ones to do it. A little bit slow because we do have mud on the trail and I don't want to slip. So that's how you know summer is officially over in the Pacific Northwest and fall is here, is when there's mud on the trails again. Sometimes there's mud on the trails in summer too. I am almost to the top of the ridge and I'm getting my first like rays of sun. It is beautiful. Look at that sun hitting the forest. And do you hear that? That is the sound of no one else here. I have reached the junction where the trail intersects with the PCT, which means I am on top of the ridge that I was climbing, and I just need to follow the PCT southbound until the Mount McCausland turnoff. So a lot of the climbing is done because a majority of the climbing is the switchbacks coming up, and then there's a couple hundred more feet to the top of McCausland. It's a really easy climb so far, but this section of the trail is the most beautiful, so it is going to be illuminated in this gorgeous golden sunrise. So yeah, this is northbound on the PCT. You go that way to go to Canada, and here we are on Smithbrook where it intersects. We are going this way to the mountain. This is the most beautiful section of this trail when it opens up and you get this view of the mountains, and I can finally see my destination, which means I am making perfect time to be done. But this part along this ridge between these two mountains is beautiful. And in the sun it's pretty warm too, so I'm happy. And I can see the target. Mount McCausland is ahead of me. Hopefully I will be up there in the next 30 minutes or so. I have reached the turnoff for Mount McCausland. I've been going for just a little bit over an hour. So you come up here, it's after this meadow, and you see like these beautiful rocks. The trail weaves back in through the woods. And then there's a very obvious turnoff to go up the mountain. If you continue this way, you'll be following the PCT down to Lake Valhalla. So up we go. There is the summit of Mount McCausland, and this has been beautiful. There's still color, like the last colors of fall are clinging on here, and these views are already insane. This is a very low effort mountain climb for spectacular views. And there is Lake Valhalla below. The only problem I'm having with this trail is these views are actually distracting me from climbing. The views of the lake and the other mountains and just the way it opens up is very distracting, very beautiful, but I suppose that's not a bad complaint to have, but oh wow. Getting steep. We're almost there. This is the final push to the top. But that view, oh, that view. I just got finished weaving up this slope, and you can see it is pretty steep down there. I think that's the steepest part of this climb, and if you can't hear, it is windy up here, but I can see the summit and the hard part is over, so should be there in like 5 minutes. Woohoo! I made it to the top of Mount McCausland. I really underestimated this. This trail's been very popular and this mountain has been popular this year, and I thought that this would just be like a fun little warm-up for the big objective today, but this is actually, these views are phenomenal. I can see why people like this mountain. I can absolutely see it. It's a really easy climb by beautiful lakes, and let me spin you around and show you. That is Labyrinth, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But that's where we're going next. I am going to enjoy a celebratory summit snack. It took me just under 2 hours to get to the top, and I'm absolutely gonna have to run back down so that I can get up to Labyrinth before my turnaround time. But Mount McCausland, woo! Okay, so I'll show off the view before I have to start running back down this, but this is Leichenberg Peak, Lake Valhalla, and then beautiful snow-capped mountains. I wish I knew their names. Labyrinth over there. Gorgeous summit. And I have to say, I'm glad it's a sheltered summit with trees on it because of this wind. It's been crazy, but I have stayed a little bit past longer than I wanted to be on the peak, so I'm absolutely gonna have to run down this mountain to make it back to the car to get to the second trailhead on time. So down we go. I am about to start descending the switchbacks down to the parking lot, and I'm making great time. I've been passing quite a few people coming up. It's around 9:30 right now, so getting up early to have the trail all to myself was really a nice treat. There's a great gentleman who was sitting at the PCT junction there, directing people towards Lake Valhalla, because some people start going north on the PCT towards Canada, and you got to go south for Valhalla and McCausland. And I think the reason it's confusing is because the sign for the PCT is on the back side of a tree, and so if you're coming up from Smithbrook, you don't see it. So just be careful for that. I saw him telling two ladies that they were going to Canada. So yeah, just look for signs when you reach junctions on trails. Make sure you got the right one. But yeah, I am probably like 20 minutes away from the parking lot. I'm gonna run down, gotta get in the car and head on up to the Minotaur Lake trailhead. I made it back in the car. The parking lot is full. I made it back down here at 10:30. It took me 3 hours and 15 minutes to do Mount McCausland, and while I've done a majority of the mileage I have planned for today, I still have over 2,000 feet of climbing at the next trailhead. So I need to get moving, get my butt to that trailhead, and haul ass up the mountain.